In this video today, I am going to be unboxing my brand new camera, Panasonic LUMIX FZ300. This has been a long time coming, something I've desperately needed for months. We have finally gotten it, and it is all thanks to you guys. I want to say, firstly, a huge thank you before we get into the unboxing we're going to be doing today. And we're going to start right now. So as you can see, there's no camera currently here. Well, that's going to change in 1 second. Let me just grab this thing. It's here, and we're going to unbox it. So what I'm going to do is whip out my little itty bitty, teeny tiny, littlest knife ever, and we're going to go ahead and unbox this bad boy real quick. So this is really my first genuine unboxing video, so I apologize if I do something wrong, say the wrong thing, show you my personal home address by accident. That may happen. We'll find out. But I'm going to take my itty bitty knife and start going here. So this camera comes in some pretty generic packaging, I'm assuming to deter any thieves, because these things are not cheap. So I got this on a crazy good deal a couple weeks ago, and I was waiting for the right time and to have time to do this, to be able to show you guys, to unbox it, and fully react to my first impressions with the whole thing. So here goes nothing. Woo! Okay, so here we go. We're opening up, and right here we see a bunch of great packaging, the explosive stuff that kind of goes. And so you guys have probably seen this before. It's actually the sound that happens when you guys smash the like button. So go ahead and smash the like button. All right, so let's get rid of all this mess here. And we're now moving on to the main attraction. Okay, and here it comes. This is how it came in this box here from our wonderful friends at Amazon. So thank you guys for kind of haphazardly throwing it in here, but I'll take it. Okay, so moving right along. Won't be needing that anymore, and I can just probably clear this out too. Give me 1 second. So as you see here, we have the box. It is a very nice little compact setup. All the tech specs are here on the side, and it also includes the model number, UPC, and all that good stuff. So moving on, we're going to go ahead and leverage this thing open here. Okay, and so opening this up, we have a couple things in here. We have what appears to be some instructions, some information, a little note from the manufacturer, how to charge the battery, good stuff in there. All right, we got a bunch of software and details and guides, a bunch of really solid stuff in here. We're gonna open this in a second. Just kind of going through a few things here. Opening up this even further, I believe this is actually the camera itself. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do before we pull that out. So we're gonna go ahead and set this box to the side just for the moment as we get into some of these things. And so just for a moment, we're gonna pause right here, look at the things we have currently and move on. Maybe look at the camera now, maybe look at it later. You'll find out. All right, so looking at some of the literature they provided, they have a couple things in here. They have what looks to be a installer for some software for the camera, for editing, I'm assuming, which is fantastic. Some incredible guides to how to use a 4K camera, how to film, and in several different languages too, most of which I do not speak. But this is generally a guide for how to use it, things to look out for, things to know, how to use certain things like recording 4K photos, doing burst photos, and setting all this up. So this is super helpful, and this is the exact same thing, but in Spanish. So there's that. And here we have a full detailed owner's manual of everything you'll need to know how to use your own camera. So I'm definitely going to be needing this because this is my first real camera that I have had ever, and I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is going to be very, very helpful and useful for me. And again, same exact thing, but this one's in French. This one's in French. That's no use to me. This one is in Spanish, slightly more helpful, but still, I probably won't use that. Okay, and up next, we have a warranty registration card thing that I'm gonna fill out momentarily here. More stuff on how to register my products for warranties that they come with. This has a limited worldwide warranty, so that's fantastic. I'll have to look and see what that actually means. So, just so you guys know, with this camera, I have been eyeing it for a while. This is one that would fit my needs very specifically. And the things that I was really looking for mainly is a camera that has the capability of having an external plug-in for a mic, having the capacity to take 4K video, and most importantly for me, having a flip screen camera. Because right now, currently, I'm filming my unboxing video on my iPhone 10. My iPhone 10 is fantastic and has done a great job for the whole year that I've been using it for YouTube, but it is time to graduate from it. And the one thing that frustrates me so much is that if for whatever reason I get a notification or my battery's low or something, or anything comes up on the screen while it is filming, it can stop the filming totally, and it could possibly even delete the file that I had that was already recorded. So it's been very frustrating in the past to have that happen, and hopefully this is going to solve a lot of those frustrations and problems and make production for me less of a headache, because it has been quite a headache in the past. I have had literally everything possible go wrong, so I'm so grateful to finally be able to fix all this. So, moving on, this is all the paper stuff that we have here. I'm going to set this aside because you guys don't really care about this. You came here for this. But we're not done with the box yet, so we're going to go ahead and go back to the box, check the box out, see what else we have inside here, and we will get to the main attraction in a moment. So opening this box back up, we have more things. So it says the contents here on this little panel when you open this up. You're going to have a little light for the top of the camera, and you're going to have, what is this, a shutter remote. That's handy. Battery pack, a charger, and then a dock for the batteries. That's super handy. And then it comes with a stereo shotgun microphone, looks like, which is also super neat. But what I'm probably going to do is hang on to the mic that I have right now. This is a Rode microphone, and it's a really, really solid microphone. It's really, really reasonable for what it does. I like it, and if you want to get one yourself, there's a link in the description to Amazon where you can find it and get one yourself. Last time I checked, they were 80 bucks, but they are definitely worth it if you're looking for a relatively low-cost mic that's going to last a long time. So it's a really solid option. Okay, and moving along to the contents here, we're going to pull out this little satchel of goodies right here, kind of go through each and every one and show you guys what they gave me in this package. So I'm going to just kind of place these all out here. Okay, so now we've gotten that all opened up, we have a few things here we're going to go through and check out. This one first here appears to be a lens cap, which is going to be super handy because I break things and drop things all the time. So this will help save me a little money by not having to constantly replace a lens, because those can get quite cheap. So there's that. We have a neat little lanyard for the camera. Definitely going to be utilizing this as well. Put that there. All right, up next we have the battery charger cradle itself. So the battery, which is here, will go in here, charge up, and it has a plug in here, which you can put directly into the adapter here, and then that will go into the wall. So that'll charge that, and that's going to go right here along with the battery. Okay, so up next, this is going to be the micro USB charging cable, which will connect to the power adapter and then go to the wall so that you can charge your batteries. That plugs in there. Next up is going to be the power adapter itself. This, again, is the plug that just simply goes into the wall. You plug that in. Nope. Put that in there. That charges like that. Now, one thing I've noticed with this here, and something I'm probably going to change and take care of myself, is if you note this cable, it's relatively short. I'm probably going to get myself a longer one just to make life a little bit easier and simpler for me, but this is the one that it comes with. It is about 2 feet in length, so I'm definitely going to be getting a longer one. I have a 6-foot one around here somewhere that I'm probably going to end up using for this specifically. So that's what comes with that. Okay, so moving on to this next thing here. This appears to be a data transfer cable of sorts. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like another version of a micro USB. And I'm guessing this is for transferring the photos and videos from the camera to a computer. Just my guess. Not an expert. This is my first camera. I have no idea what to expect, what to do. I just know this is a good one, and I got it. So that's that. Oh, and also, so I've been eyeing this camera for a while, and I have been wanting to get it, but for a long time, it was about $600 to $700. And for me, I'm trying to be frugal and save money, so that was a bit too steep for me. So I just waited till it went on sale, and about 2 weeks ago, it dropped down to $400, and I pulled the trigger and I got it. So I am very, very glad that I did. It is long overdue, and I think you guys will greatly appreciate the increased quality you'll see very shortly. Okay, moving on to the next item here. This appears to be a more robust strap here. Looks like a neck strap. Again, I may or may not end up using this. Most of the time, my camera here is probably going to be mounted on a tripod right here in front of me, and so I won't really need this strap, but if I'm on the go, I'm using the camera, I'm on vacation, this will come in handy. Okay, and lastly, for these small items, this here appears to be, I don't know what the term is for this, but this is going to go on the end of the lens. I'm assuming to help prevent glare from the looks of it. So that is going to go on the end of the camera, and we'll attach that in just a moment. And that's going to go there. Okay, so now the moment you have all been waiting for, we're going to actually go ahead and unbox this camera here. Now, I actually have not opened this. I had not checked this out yet. This is my first time seeing it and my first genuine impressions. So here we go. Oh my. Oh. This is really nice. Okay. Okay, so my first impressions right now is this is incredibly ergonomic. It is a great feel to it. It feels very sturdy, very good quality. It's got a great screen here that pivots, and a massive, massive aperture here for the lens. And what we can go ahead and do, I just want to see how this goes. Okay, so that's the lens cover that goes over right there. And then this here, I believe, is some sort of glare protector. Please don't quote me on that. I have literally no idea, but I'm gonna try and see if I can get this thing to go on here. There we go. Looks great. So that's essentially how that goes, and that's how that goes. Yeah, so this is phenomenal. I have not actually ever really handled the camera before, but I am super impressed by this. And in case you guys are wondering, this is the Panasonic LUMIX FZ300, and I could not be more happy with how this came out. I am super excited to take some pictures with it, because it just snowed here like crazy. So typically it does not snow in Texas, but we just got like 8 inches last night, and we have 2 more on the way tomorrow night, and so it's gonna be great. So I can get some great footage with my brand new camera and test it out, see how well that goes, and I am super pumped for that. So without further ado, this has been my unboxing of the Panasonic LUMIX FZ300, and my initial impressions are, this is truly a great camera. It looks fantastic, it feels really high quality, and I got a fantastic deal on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and update you guys in a little bit, in a few months, once I've used it a bit, and let you know my actual true user experience with the whole thing, and let you know what I truly think about it after having used it quite a bit. So with that said, that's it for me for today. If you guys have not already, please subscribe to the channel. I post multiple times a week. So that's it for me. I thank you guys, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Hun, this camera is so legit. Look at this thing. Ooh, hello there. So just put this in here. Oh, how do I turn it on? Oh, hello. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know. Ooh. That's so aggressive. Nice.